Aunyea, back to you.
The Penn Museum is teaming up with Penn's South Asia Center for the Hindu celebration known as the Festival of Colors. Ellen Owens is the Director of Learning and Public Engagement for the Penn Museum and joins us this morning to talk about Culture Fest Holi. Ellen, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, first explain what the Festival of Holi is for us.
All right. Well, Holi actually marks the change from winter into spring, and it's sort of symbolic of the sort of transition of good into evil. And it relates to a story that dates back to the 4th century. It's a really complex story, but the simplified version is that there's an ancient king who wants to be so powerful that he forces his subjects to worship him as a god. And his son refuses to do that. So the king becomes very angry at the son and plots to murder him, but it goes backfiring. And so the son ends up living, and the king's sister, whose name is Holika, ends up passing away. And so the Holi festival, as the Festival of Colors is called, is named after this sort of interesting story. But we're going to explain more about that story at a program at the Penn Museum coming up.
Yeah, and you actually have a ton of events going on for this. Why don't you share some of those with us?
Well, traditionally Holi is celebrated by throwing these incredible water balloons filled with colorful liquid at people and throwing colorful pigment on people in the street and having these big celebrations. Sadly, we can't do that this year, but we're doing our best to make that happen kind of virtually. If you're an adult, you can tune in to see an illustrator actually live illustrate the story of Holi with a narrator. So you can see an artist actually kind of drawing the story of Holi. You can also join me for a live stream living room lecture on Facebook Live on the Penn Museum's webpage. So you can go to Facebook and tune in to hear Madhu Bora, who's the leader of Satriya Dance Company, talk about classical Indian dance and its importance. But if you have little ones, you might want to see the actual dance happening. So coming up on the 29th, you can actually see the 3 Aksha do a performance of traditional Indian dance and learn more about what the celebration of Holi means with them. And you can also tune in at 1 p.m. every day for our At-Home Anthro Live. And this month we're celebrating Holi through this hands-on exploration that's free every Tuesday at 1 for kids.
Oh, wow. This sounds like so much fun, Ellen. You also are offering visitors a safe and socially distanced experience inside the museum, right?
Yeah, we are open to the public, and we have timed hourly blocks to make sure our attendance is the right size and everyone has plenty of room to space out throughout the museum. It's kind of like being able to tour around the museum by yourself, so it's really lovely. So people should definitely feel free to go to pennmuseum.org and purchase their tickets in advance. It's a wonderful time to visit.
All right, you guys heard it. Do not miss the cultural fun at Culture Fest Holi and everything else happening at the Penn Museum. We've got more details for you on our website and the NBC10 app, so make sure you head on over there to check it out. And again, Ellen Owens from the Penn Museum, thank you so much for joining us here on Philly Live and sharing more with us.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.